Okay, so this is that's weird. I'm getting a lot of weird spawns. Anyway, this is the last battle that I think I'm going to post, the last set that I'm going to post of Ultra Premiere. If you watched the Premiere or the Master League video that I did, you're probably going to be pretty happy that I'm not doing Master anymore. I don't know if Master is my least favorite because I have to derank to enjoy it. But I also don't like Ultra Premiere, and it's because I don't have enough Pokemon in it. So what I'm going to do is go through the Pokemon that I do have, and I'm going to see if I can build a team with Pokemon that I would enjoy to use. First thing that jumps out to me is the fact that I have two Porygon Zs. The reason I have two of them is because this one is the first one I evolved on Community Day, and it is Ultra League number 10. It is the 10th best one that you can have. And I evolved it because I was like, oh man, I'm never going to do any better than that. And then I pulled a number 2 out, and that one has gotten that one's gotten the secondary move. So I just can't stand to throw away a Community Day number 10, but I don't need it anymore because I have one that will always be better. So let's start with that one. Let's start with Porygon Z. Porygon Z can't do anything against Ghost and Fighting, so I can put this behind it, even though Ghost is super effective to both of those. So, what resists Ghost? Dark and Normal, and that is it. So let's see if I have any Dark or normal Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. I already have that covered. So I need something that covers fighting, and Ghost, I guess, is double neutral, so I don't need to care about that. What's good against fighting? You're good against fighting. I don't have a confusion user. I wish that you had confusion, but you don't. Flying is, but when I say fighting, what I really mean is Machamp. There's the odd Lucario around, and every Machamp, or almost every Machamp, carries Rock Slide, so that's not going to work. Roserade's decent, resists fighting, and can come out the other side with enough damage to kill anything. But ooh, that's not that bad. Let's work around this Yanmega. Let's work a Yanmega in, because though it is double weak to rock. Okay, I know this is not what I'm supposed to be doing when I'm making a video, but have you guys seen how stupid this Pokemon's gonna be when it comes out, or when it's allowed in the leagues that are present? I don't have the Gigafactory resources that I would need to turn this into an Ultra League Pokemon, but holy is this going to be annoying. It learns Bullet Seed and Body Slam, and if that doesn't piss you off, you might not know how good those two moves are. That Pokemon is going to be annoying as all heck, and it's going to pump up the use of Machamp in Ultra League and Machamp in Great League. Are there other fighters? There's got to be another fighting type Pokemon. Scrafty, I guess, works. But I want to see how good Yanmega is, because I think that Wing Attack is the best flying fast move. Definitely beats Bug Bite, and it can learn Bug Buzz Aerial. That's poopy. You guys know that's poopy. Ugh. I think its stats are definitely attack heavy. What's it called? Type down in the comments what it is, and then I'll hear it through time. Yanmega. There we go. Yeah, attack heavy. That is not very good. That's not very good. Okay, you know how I said that we were going to work around Yanmega? We might not actually do that. We might work around something else that counters fighting, fairy, psychic, ghost in a way. Really, really big, scary other fighting types, Hariyama specifically. But I've already used Hariyama. It doesn't make him not as fun to use. I don't... Alright, so here's what I don't like about Ultra Premiere. It's pretty much the Swampert show, and that's very annoying. And... Oh, let's go in there with a little squirrel boy. So if Swampert comes out against this, I don't know if I beat Swampert to a tri-attack, or if I beat Hydra Cannon to a tri-attack, but I don't like it. And the other thing is Venusaur, and you can't really do anything about both of those except for Gallade. That's not a bad idea. I evolved one during the last event, but it didn't get synchronized. They made an event centered around it was GoFest. GoFest, you were allowed to get to move Synchronoise on what I thought was both of the Ralts evolutions, but you can't. You can only get it on Gardevoir. That's kind of lame. I don't hate you being in the front. I don't hate you being next, except you're weak to Rock Slide. And I don't like that I don't have anything for Swamp Nart. Does Swampert have like a solid counter? Are there Razor Leafers? Okay. I mean, you're neutral to water, so that sucks, but... And I kind of only have to line you up with... Oh. Yeah. That's a really good lead. Because it deals with everything except for Sludge Bomb from the two starters that I hate. And it's... You know, Seed Bomb is neutral to Empoleon, who's also a big deal in this. Excuse me. I like that. I like that. Alright, so if I roll with those two Pokemon in the front, I'm sorry, with that Pokemon in the front, give me my little arrow back, then, he's weak to Dark, and he's weak to Fire, and he's weak to Bug. He's double weak to Bug. Is that a problem? Are there any bugs? Are there any bugs? If you can write down in the comments before I figure it out, then you win a big prize, and that prize only you will know. But it's big prize. The biggest prize. Pride prize. I don't know. I mean, I was searching my Pokemon. Are there any bugs? You have X-Scissor, you have Megahorn, and then these are all Great League Pokemon. I literally have 3 Pokemon that are Bug and Ultra. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about Bug, and I'm going to say that my biggest concerns are Fire and Dark. Fire and Dark are weak to Fighting Water. Poliwrath? Poliwrath is with I know that. Politoed is stupid now. He was already good enough with Mudshot Surf. They did not need to give him those other 2 moves. That's too much. Have you ever gone against a Politoed and been like, yay? I haven't. I've always been like, no thank you. If you get what I'm saying. I don't like it. That's too much. Like, okay. Why they do this? I think that Politoed was ranked like 62 in Great League before they gave it Weather Ball, and now it's ranked like 4. I'll look it up on my other computer, which is gonna sound pvpoke.com. I'm gonna look it up on there, which I'm not gonna edit into the other video because I'm not very good at this. But in Great League, this silly frog who looks nothing like the blue things that came before it is rank... Really? 17. Probably be higher than that. Regular Politoed is 26 and Shadow Politoed is 17. Alola Ninetales is 15? I'm off topic. He was too good. The point was that I wanted something that could deal with fighting... No. Dark, fire, bug, poison, no, it's neutral. Grass and rock are the only two types that are weak to 5 things. And the 5 things that grass is weak to is flying, did not account for. Flying, poison, fire, bug. Poison, flying, fire, bug. I always think steel because like a lawnmower, but it's not. I'm gonna kill myself. I don't get this one. Flying, fire, poison, bug. Oh my gosh, how am I messing this up? I bet you're all screaming it right now. Maybe I'll see ice. I'm sorry, it's ice. Goodness gracious. That's almost too many for me to keep track of in my head. So I'm going to write it down on this little notepad here, which I'm also not going to show you because you don't deserve it. Fire. Ice. Bug. Flying. And poison. Let's see if I can make an acronym out of that. FIBFP. FIP. BIF. Fib, double F, IBP, IBP and double F. That's what's super effective against grass, everybody. IBP and double F. Ice, bug, flying, fire, fighting. No, fire, flying. Anyway, if I wanted, I'm so far off. If I want something that's good against all of those, flying water's not bad. Executor resists electric, and rock is neutral to everything. So what's neutral to rock that I could add? Rock is not very common. It's not very common. So I'm going to say that what I actually need to protect against is, truly just Swampert. That's pretty off the wall. I guess this team is neutral to poison except for Gyarados. This team is pretty weak to dark. This team is... Ooh. Okay. Okay, we'll add that. How long has this been before we actually started doing it? I think that the Executor that I have, I only have one, and the IVs are truly poo-poo, I bet. Back in the days when I thought that high IVs were good. Look at this guy. He's just hanging out. This guy, stupid. He's out there taking the punches. This guy, he's at least glad he's not taking the punches, but he doesn't know about this guy. Smug man. This is back when I named my Pokemon because of the type of attacks they had. I know that extrasensory builds energy at 0.6 times faster, but you get Bullet Seed. Oh my god. Yeah, but then your only reliable other side is Psychic. So Seed Bomb Psychic Solar Beam would be cool, but I have a lot of Stardust. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna go to one of 2 different moves, and whichever one it gets, I'm going the other one. Okay, so it's Bullet Seed Psychic. I really wish I didn't have to do this. I really wish I had Seed Bomb. Alright, I'll buy another move of this piece of trash. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to. Don't make me. Okay, he already got it. I guess that's a good sign. And then beep, beep, beep. Oh my gosh, you're so bad. Whatever. It's a poor craftsman what blames his tools. So, how long? It's been 15 minutes and we haven't even started yet. Okay. Is this shiny? It's not. Who's... Look in the chat. Somebody told me... Oh, Nomal! Oh, man. Another Pokemon that I think is going to be just peachy in a little while. I think he's going to be great. And I'm going to check... No, I'm not going to check him. Let's actually do it. I feel like the way in which I form teams is not... Like... I don't have a methodology behind it. I think what you should do is you make the first Pokemon draw switches, which, by the way, I think that Greedent is going to be the new absolute best for that. And then your second Pokemon is like a safe switch, right? Because then you can back out of it if you lose the... I'm going to turn the sound down just a little bit after this one. Because then you can back down a little bit if you, I'm trying to do both. If you lose the lead, you're not totally out of it if your second Pokemon is like a safe switch, like something that's kind of neutral against everything. And then your third Pokemon should be able to capitalize if you get the switch on the first one. I think this is Meteor Mash, and I think I can take it. Dang it. So as far as team comp goes, this doesn't really work out because I am leaving this first engagement with nothing. So the true power of Jolteon is going to have to come through if I even want a chance, or if I'm going to pull this one out. That's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage. And they're going to throw acid sprays. This one doesn't look good. But as far as team comp goes, I think that a lead that pulls switches or beats the common switches, like if you're running into, like, I don't know, Swamprids all the time, then you don't... And then you can use like a Razor Leaf user because it is counter to the meta, even though it does not go against anything, because as we've learned from this is over. As we've learned from our little acronym IB Putin FF, IBFF, IBPFF, IBPN FF, if you don't mind. That means that grass is really weak to stuff, but if grass is good against the things that you're running into all the time, like if the leads are, all Swampert or all, I don't know, Graveler one day, then you can throw something that is a counter lead to them and still be okay. And then your middle Pokemon should be a safe switch. Safe switches are Pokemon that are, like, I think, I have it right here. Let's see if switches actually helps me with that. I think I like Bullet Seed as opposed to Confusion. That's Flying, which I could try to catch on Jolteon. Why does my nose clog up every time I try to do one of these things? I swear, I breathe through my nose from time to time. The best switches are Sableye and Galarian and Stunfisk. Boy, do I not like that one. So they're just comfortable Pokemon that have, like, very Gaussian distributions of their things. I didn't catch it. I choose Death. And by Gaussian distributions, I mean what you would call a normal distribution, where it's like high in the middle and wide on the sides, or thin on the sides. In battle ability. Is anyone following me? Have I even lost myself at this point? And then your third Pokemon should be a Pokemon who has one of the better fast moves that both charge and do damage, because you're gonna come out of that one with hopefully charge and coverage moves. I think that the first one that comes to my mind is the little flower lady, Roserade. Roserade's the first thing that comes to mind because it leaves with Leaf Storm or Sludge Bomb or Grass Knot or the Weather Ball, which covers so much, and even if it doesn't cover everything, it pulls shields from everything else. Unless their last Pokemon is maybe. I don't know, something that can capitalize on that. Like, let's say my team is Empoleon to lead, and they come out with Charizard, which is weak to Empoleon, and then they have to switch into an electric Pokemon. You have one. You have one. You have one. You have a move. You definitely have a move, so I had to throw this. If I had saved up for Crunch, you would have gotten that through, and this won't kill you, because you're too... I won! Oh, man! Get that stupid beaver off your head, you piece of crap! You're a loser, and I've got a jean jacket that I paid real money for, so you're the loser. To finish what I was talking about, instead of the chaos that is my video making style, what I would say is that a good team comp is a switch puller, a safe switch, and something that can capitalize off of that switching. I'm sure there are other philosophies. In fact, if you have one, I'd love to hear about it. I usually tell people not to comment, but honestly, if you have a... Goodness! My cats are doing Mortal Kombat on each other. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I am worried of Sludge Bomb, and the fact that Sludge Bomb is exactly the same as Frenzy Plant. You know what? We're doing experiments here. I want to see if I live this. Oh my gosh! That's not what I expected. I expected that to do less than 99%. But now I know. Now I know I can't let one of those through. Sludge Bomb's 50, Frenzy Plant's 45, which means that there's almost no benefit in baiting. It's the same thing that I noticed when I was playing with Seismitoad, who has Earth Power Sludge Bomb. Earth Power's 50, Sludge Bomb's 55. Is that right? No, it's the other way. Sludge Bomb... I might switch on this. Fighting! Wow! That's not bad. I mean, I'm blocking rock slides, but, like... I resist counters. Seismitoad has Mud Shot, and then the choice between Muddy Water, Bubble. Actually, it has Bubble as its fast move, which isn't trash. And Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Muddy Water. And between all of those moves, Sludge Bomb and Earth Power are only 5 energy apart. So unless I'm 100% sure that they're not gonna shield, I'll or if they are going to shield, then I'll throw the Sludge Bomb. But it only saves you 50. So on like Venusaur, I would say that it's almost never worth it to do that. It's almost never worth it to do that. There's so much you have to know about this. It's kind of crazy that I actually do know it all. You know what I bet they think? I bet they think, that's a bullet seed, so they're probably to the big move. And then they block it. They don't block it. Do you know why I didn't let him get another Dragon's Breath through, and I switched instead? On the small chance that they have a Pokemon in the back that's debuffing, I want to be able to get out of it. Ooh, I can't survive. Actually, that waterfall that they got through might have been the deciding thing for the entire round. Did I already know this? Did I already know what Pokemon they had? Shoot. I lost. But that's okay, because I'm having fun playing my video game. If they had an acid spray person in the back, then I would want the ability to switch out of it if it went long. And Dragonite is one Dragon's Breath further away from a move. So double win in that situation. How are we doing? I'm going to cut this at 30 minutes because if anybody gets this far, here's their break. So we know from earlier that you take that Sludge Bomb. This looks insane. How much fire is coming out of this guy? If that's a Dragon Claw, I can beat you to the bottom. If it's a Blast Burn, then I'm glad I blocked it. We make energy at the same speed, but there's like a lot you lose when somebody switches Pokemon. If somebody switches out Pokemon that, like, when I switch out Espeon is on the field after the first one has registered, you know? The first confusion has registered, which means that my counting is thrown all the way off. If I know, like for Gallade, the difference between your moves is 1. You have Leaf Blade Close Combat, and I know that Close Combat takes 1 more, and I count the number that you've done since you come in, I'm going to be off by 1, you know? Ooh, you have so much energy, though. I don't think that's the right choice, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. There are some Pokemon, and by some Pokemon, I mean, there are Charizard and Gyarados, who are flying types for no good reason. I mean, they're they're flying types for a good reason, and that good reason happens to be that they Ooh, did I catch it? Ooh, you suck. You got a dumb hoodie that I bet it makes it really difficult to go to the bathroom when you're wearing a big old hoodie like that. Uh-oh. Does somebody have a powerful move? And do we both have attack-based Pokemon? Do I have a chance at this? Ooh! That's not what you like to see. Okay. You know what would be nice? If I had a chat so that people could get me back on track for the things that I was talking about. And I think the only people watching these videos right now are me, so, catch up, me. You know everything I'm thinking, and you're not even telling me what to do. Alright, that's probably enough. one for 5 is probably not what you want from a PvP commentary channel, but we get to do one more thing, and you know what that is? Everybody sings along, because it's the Pokemon of the day. The number I'm looking at on my keyboard right now is a 5, and the 500s, I don't know if all of them are released. Pokemon number 500 is Emboar. We can do Emboar. That's a cool one. I missed. Emboar, the 3rd Pokemon that is fighting and fire and a starter. No, it's not. It's the 2nd. And then they came out with... Oh, no, it's the... It's the third. It's the third in a row. It was Kickin' Bird Fire. It was Monkey Chunky Fire, and then it was Big Thick Pig. And Big Thick Pig might be the worst one. I'll compare those three so we can have a little bit more. I think the fastest way to do that is to go to... No. Come on. People can't know that I have an antivirus software. I need to get hacked. Okay. So, we go to the Pokedex. We go to the... There's too many menus. We go to the... Oh my gosh, can I even get to it? There it is. We go to Charizard because he has Blast Burn, which will get us there. Okay, it's these Pokemon. Of these, of the three Pokemon that are fighting and fire, it kind of looks like of these attack values between Blaziken, Emboar, and Infernape, that Infernape would be the best because, defensiveness is better in PvP. So, but doesn't have counter. He has Rock Smash, which is so truly terrible that I don't even want on my screen. Get out of here! But I have to look at it. Close combat, great move. Blast Burn, great move. Fire Spin, middling. And stats, Mad Poobah, I would say. On a scale from 1 to Poobah, it's mad. Yikes. Why do they think all fire Pokemon need big attacks? Yeah, that's all of them. Of the water starters, there are a couple in there that are defensive, and I keep thinking that Venusaur is defensive, but he's not, and Blastoise is defensive, but he is. Blastoise actually is defensive, which is probably why he doesn't have any good fast moves. This moveset is to be greatly admired. Wonderful moveset. I'm not upset about literally any of these moves except Fire Spin. The only way I could think that he could get better is if he had Incinerate, but I might still pick Counter. Blaziken is the best firefighting type. No question about it. And now that and on that bombshell, I'll go to Emboar. Emboar gets Flame Charge, which is neato. I think Flame Charge Ember is something that a bulky Pokemon could pull off if his attack was his defense. But as it stands, nobody's going to pick the momentum strategy over the raw damage, because if you were using Flame Charge and you weren't accounting for the fact that your fast damage is going up, for Flame Charge, which is 65 energy, to get to 110 energy, which is what Blast Burn is it 20%? No. What is the boost? Is it like... I'm going to guess it's 20%. So it's 1.2 to the power of the number of times that it would take to get to it. So 4 is the most, which is 134 damage, which is better, but 65 times 1.2 to the third is 112 damage. So on the last two Flame Charges, you would be doing more damage than Blast Burn, but you're never gonna get to that. I don't even think you have any double resistances. You don't, which means that the only thing that you could go up against that would be, I was gonna say Charm, but you're fighting. Bug. If you went up against a Bug Bite Pokemon, or a Pokemon that has Fury Cutter and Giga Impact, you might be able to get to 4 of them. But to be concise, the point is Blast Burn will almost always be better. That doesn't account for the amount of extra damage that Ember does, which might change it. I would say that 6 energy per second is not enough to get to... Heat Wave's terrible. Focus Blast. So, I think Rock Slide Blast Burn Ember is the only way forward. Low kick you would never use, so you need coverage in... I mean, I guess you can go Focus Blast. I've seen some people turn around some matchups when people expect them not to have anything. Like, again, a lot of people are running Gengar with Focus Blast now, because if you throw in a normal type against him, he can't do anything with Shadow Punch or Shadow Ball. But Shadow Claw. Oh, okay, so up until now, I've been saying the Power 4 moves, which are Counter, Volt Switch, Incinerate, and Dragon Tail. And I have made a mistake, because there is a fifth, and it is Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw is exactly as good as Volt Switch, except it comes out a little bit faster. So I would say the new order of moves from top to bottom of the best 5 moves are Incinerate, then Volt Switch, then Shadow Claw. Oh, Counter's really good. But it's not as good as Shadow Claw. Yeah, so I would say that Counter's 4th and Dragon Claw's 5th. I'm sorry, not Dragon Claw. Dragon Tail is 5th. But they're still all the king of the moves. Pig Knight is the next Pokemon we're going to look at, who has, I would say, the best name of any Pokemon. Same moveset. Flamethrower's efficiency probably means that you're... No, Rock Tomb is terrible. Rock Tomb doesn't have the effect. It's Sand Tomb that has the effect. Then honestly, I would go Flame Charge, Ember, I guess Rock Tomb. I mean, the number of times I would use Rock Tomb and not be just throwing moves for no reason is probably 0, but those stats and those charge moves make you butt, my guy. I wish you had lived up to your name. And Lil Piggy. Lil Piggy for Lil Cup. He has the CP to do it, he's got the stats to do it, and he's got the moves to do it. I did not expect this. Ember Body Slam is fine. I think Vulpix does it better. Yeah, with Weather Ball, Vulpix definitely does it better. And Quick Attack. But Tepig might have a better stat total. I'm not going to look that up. It'll take me too long. But 15 better defense than attack, and 20 better. No, 20 better in defense versus Lil Pig has higher attack than defense. I would guess that they're very close, but Vulpix is better. So moves are great. Ember Body Slam, and then either of these bottom two are not as good as Ember Body Slam. Weather Ball, so Vulpix is better, and thus this cute little pig has no use in this game. Let's see how many little pigs I got. Tepig, T-Pog, plus your evolutions. Great shiny though. It's after they started making shinies in like on purpose. I heard that they did like a palette swap thing where they just had like a code that wrote colors to other colors, and that's why Gengar specifically, this shiny is so terrible. If his mouth was closed, you wouldn't even know it. That is Mad Butt. Mad Butt. Oh, I don't even have a shiny Gengar. Probably because I don't even care. Anyway, big blue pigs are neat. Little pigs are not as good as big blue pigs. Medium pigs, F tier. F tier pigs right there. I'm not saying that you should F a pig. Pigs are not in the tier of things to F. It is F tier. The tier A, B, C, D. You know what? I'm going to let this go. Go tell everyone you see that you play Pokemon. I'm sure they'll love it.